Hi all. Very good evening. So, welcome to the demo session. So, we will be starting our demo on uh, generative AI and agentic AI. Okay. So, let's take this, keep it as AI. Okay. That is artificial intelligence with generative AI and agentic AI. Okay, so first we are going to see some basic fundamental concepts, guys, how the things goes on with our course, complete course, how the things goes on. Now, before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Arjun Srikanth, and I'm holding an experience of 17 years now. Okay, and I'm expertised onto the AI and Gen AI with agentic AI. Okay, this is my expertise level. So in this total, from 2015, have been working on the artificial intelligence concepts, like projects I worked on machine learning, deep learning, Gen AI, and now I'm working with the agentic AI. And my contact number is 8179591032. Why I'm putting down my contact number is, see, most of you will be having some technical questions which may not be answered or responded by you, our admin people, because they are not technically. So if you have any queries, you can ping me on this number, or you can directly give a call. But the best way is just ping the contact number, ping me, like send me a message on the WhatsApp, and based on that, I will respond with a call and we can have a discussion. Okay. Now, let's see what is an artificial intelligence. So we will go with very much basics, guys. What is artificial intelligence, and then we will jump into how this artificial intelligence is implemented, and what are the different ways, and what are the course curriculum of this. Everything we will be doing it one after the other. First of all, I want to let you know this demo classes will be 3 to 4 days. Okay, usually it will be 4 days. Okay, you can consider it as 4 days. Okay, and these 4 days, we will not repeat the same concept. So here, what we are going to do it is, we are going to go through a specific like an order, one after the other. First, we will see what is AI, what is the course curriculum of AI, and then we will go with, what is generative AI, what is deep learning, and what is machine learning, and what is agentic AI, how they are implemented in the next class. And the last class, we will also do a coding stuff. We will do a coding example also in this. So First, in this 4 days, it will be a complete roadmap of your Gen AI with Agentic AI. Agentic AI. We are going to learn it in this 4. Now, let's see what is artificial intelligence. See, like there will be a lot of doubts will be there regarding this course. It's a very huge. So what is artificial intelligence? Sometimes what is deep learning? What is time series? What is machine learning? What is generative AI? There are so many things. What is data science? See, all these comes under a one single umbrella. So they are under the artificial intelligence. There is machine learning, there is deep learning, and there is generative AI and agentic AI. Okay, it's like these all are interrelated. They all are interrelated. Now, you can take it like this. When the artificial intelligence came into the picture, now, what is this artificial intelligence? Simple, guys. You are making machines intelligent. Okay, the artificial intelligence main core concept is you are making machines intelligent. Okay. Now,
Hello,
what
sir.
is this? Any questions? Okay, we are making machines intelligent. Okay, now what is this? Is like, it's a simple concept, guys. What if the machines are equally intelligent as that of humans? That is a basic concept. Based on this, AI came into the picture. Complete AI was designed. Okay, so first, now it is these are the interrelated: artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and one more important point is these all concepts are data oriented, means they require data. Okay, they require data. These all concepts are data oriented. We can say it as. Now, without data, now as of now means current situation, maybe for next 1 decade or so, the data plays a very important role in this stuff. Okay, these are very, very important. Data is very important for them. Now, in a simple terminology, I can say it like this. See, AI is implemented in different ways. Okay, artificial intelligence. Okay, this is implemented, like practically it is implemented with machine learning and with deep learning and with Gen AI. Generative AI, like this. And also you can consider it as an agentic AI. I will take it a bit this side. Agentic AI. So this is the actual concept. Now we are going to go detailedly about artificial intelligence. What is this? And this is implemented in this 4 different ways. One is machine learning. Okay. Next one is deep learning. Next one is generative AI. And next one is agentic AI. Like this, you can consider. So first, initially, it was machine learning. Later on, they started using the deep learning. Later on, like recently, the generative AI came into the picture. And then there was agentic AI came into the picture. Okay, this is the way your artificial intelligence is being implemented. Now, now you have a basic understanding. What is artificial intelligence is nothing but you are taking a machine. Now, anything, any machine you can take it. You are taking a machine and you are making them intelligent. Okay. Now, how this process, this is a concept. How this is implemented? This is implemented with the machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, and agentic. Okay, now in our course, so we are not going to consider the machine learning. Machine learning is not important. That is kind of, you can take it as completely outdated. Now, nowadays, no one is using the machine learning. The major projects are in generative AI, agentic AI, or deep learning. Okay, so so these three things we are going to concentrate a lot. Okay, now what are the prerequisites? Okay, let's take it. What are the prerequisites for this course? The prerequisites for this course is, first one you can take it as programming language. We need one programming language. Now, any programming language is fine. So AI is supports almost like major programming languages. In this, the very compatible programming language is Python. Now, our course is completely based on Python. Next one is R. Next is Julia. And there is Java, C, C++. You can use it. C++. Okay. Now, again, I'm talking about generative AI. Okay. We need the deep learning. Deep learning, especially NLP. Deep learning has two parts. One is computer vision and NLP. NLP stands for natural language processing. Okay. Now, next, there should be some basic knowledge about NumPy, pandas, and feature engineering. Okay, NumPy, pandas, feature engineering. Of course, if you have some domain knowledge, this would be a big plus. Okay, if you have a domain knowledge, that would be a big plus. I can say it. Now, domain knowledge means the people who are not aware of this domain knowledge. Domain knowledge means the industry knowledge. Okay, it is nothing but the industry knowledge. Okay, now because of this domain knowledge, now you must have heard about the people saying that if you are from a different program or different domain or different industry like banking industry, retail industry, or finance industry, or something like that, if you are from those, you are most welcome into the data science or artificial intelligence or this. Why they will say it is because of this. Because if you are working in the different domain, then you have a very strong hold on that data, and your knowledge will be a big plus over here in our artificial intelligence. Okay, that's why they say that, you know, getting the people from the domain, the people from the different domain can easily accommodate into the artificial intelligence domain. Okay. Now, this is the some of the basic stuff. And the one more thing, guys, if you have any queries, okay, so we will take last 15 minutes and try to rectify all your queries. Okay, by the time, let me complete all the things, whatever we have it. And regarding the queries, we can proceed further over there. Now, let's see how this course goes. Now, we know what is the basic stuff, what is prerequisites, and how they are interrelated. In this, as a part of this course, guys, we will not deal with this. Okay, this one I'm talking about, this is not there as a part of this course. Why means, as I told you, first is it is not required for your generative AI and agentic AI. It is not required for us. And second is, this is kind of very few projects are there on the machine learning. You can easily, very easily, you can do it once you have the knowledge of the deep learning and generative AI. Okay, especially LLMs and all these things. Now, first of all, let's talk what is artificial intelligence. See, there are some concepts are there, guys. If you see it, like artificial intelligence, if you see it very carefully, there are two words are involved over here. First one is artificial, and I can give a plus sign, and next one is intelligence. Now, intelligence, in a sense, you can take it anything in which you are expertised with. Okay. In any field, when you are expertised, we consider that as your intelligence into that, or your hold onto this, or your expertise level onto that particular field. Now, when it comes to the term artificial, artificial means which is not natural. Okay, you can define it as artificial, in a sense, not natural. Now, see, or in other words, we can say it human made, or the term is man made or human made, which is made by the humans. Made by humans. Okay, now let's see this one. Let's elaborate a bit. So anything which is made by the humans are not considered as artificial. Okay, 1 second, guys. I will just change the name of this. I will give it as DS Gen AI 6P. Okay. Now, first is anything which is made by the humans, we will not call it as artificial. Now, like for example, there's a car is there. Car is designed and built by the humans. Now, you're not going to say that car is an artificial, or a mobile phone. You will not say artificial mobile. No. So when you use the term artificial means whenever there is a natural version is there. When a natural version is there, making a replica of natural version by humans, we call it as artificial. Now, for example, here, I can take it as artificial trees or artificial flowers. Okay, that means there is a natural version of the flowers are there, which is very beautiful in color. They have their own lifespan, they have their own fragrance, everything. But when it comes to the case of artificial, the man-made flowers, which are, they will use the plastic material or rubber material, sometimes paper, and they want to make it. That is called as artificial version of that. You can take it artificial trees. Trees. That is the man-made trees. There are natural trees are there which take the carbon dioxide, give out the oxygen, perform the photosynthesis and all these things. But there is a natural version is there. The artificial version is which is made by the humans using the wood or some rubber or the plastic or some things like that, which is made by which is a replica of the natural version. In the same way here, artificial intelligence. What do you mean by this is there is a natural intelligence is there. Okay, there is a natural intelligence is there. What is this natural intelligence? Nothing but humans. We humans are naturally intelligent. Okay. Now, there is artificial intelligence. What do you mean by this is you are creating the intelligence artificially and you are giving into a machine. Okay, you have a machine over here and you are here. I'm just putting a quick here. This is my machine. Let's take it. And to this machine, we are passing the intelligence. Okay, then what happens? This machine will become intelligent, just like humans, and it will start working like humans or start behaving like humans using the intelligence. I can say some examples as driverless cars. And there may be like robotic doctors. Or humanoid assistant humanoid will be there. Humanoid, it is an home assistant. Home assistant. Like these all are machines which are powered with the intelligence. Okay, they are powered with the intelligence and they start behaving like humans. Now, driverless cars is nothing but we impose all the knowledge what is required for driving a car, we put it in the machine. And next one is robotic doctors. Robotic doctors means we are putting all the intelligence into the machine. Okay, if we are putting all the intelligence into the machine, what a doctor required, so they can behave like doctors. Okay, and humanoid is nothing but a replica of humans. Now, driverless car means, no, don't expect that a machine will be sitting, a robot will be sitting and it will doing the driving. No, the machine itself is powered internally. Now, robotic doctors means don't expect it is sitting with a white dress or something. It will be we call it as actuators, like how we have the hands. They are connected with the hands and they will do the surgeries and all. Now, humanoid means which looks like human. Humanoid home assistant means which can do all the household activities intelligently. That is what is called as humanoid. Okay. Now, this is how your artificial intelligence works. So simple terminology is you are passing the intelligence into the machines so that they can behave like humans. This is a basic concept. Okay, now the $1 million question is how you are going to get the intelligence and you are going to give it. Now, intelligence is nothing like it is a concept. or an intelligence, you can't touch it. It is you acquire the intelligence, right? Now, how you are going to pass it on the intelligence into this? So this is $1 million question. So simple way is we use the data. We use the data, and this is my data. Okay. And this data, I will give it to this is my machine. This machine, we can call it as model. In our technical terminology, we will use the term called as model. So this machine or the model, we will give it. Now, this will be so smart enough to acquire the knowledge from this. From this data, it will acquire the knowledge, and that knowledge will be stored. Now, what you can do it is you can ask a question to this machine like this. You will ask a question based on this data, and it will give you the answer. Simple. This is the way your AI will be working. Complete. So first, the basic concept is you are giving and you are passing the knowledge to the machine. Okay, so that the machine can behave intelligently like humans. But the $1 million question is how you will pass it on. So it's not, intelligence is not a liquid or anything like that, or a medicine we will inject it into a person, right? Onto a machine. No, it's not like that. So we are going to give it this data, and then the model will learn from the data, this model or the machine, and you can ask the question, it is going to do it. Now, here you look at the term, what I said it. It is data oriented. What do you mean by that? It is completely dependent on data. That's why I mean it over here. This entire stuff is corely dependent on the data. Okay. Now, so this is a basic idea of your artificial intelligence. Now, this artificial intelligence is implemented in 4 ways: machine learning, deep learning, generative AI. Okay, now I will give you a quick idea over here. See, now this is there, right? If you are dealing with a structured data, okay, like for a simple structured data over here. Okay, now structured data means tabular data. In a structured data, I'm talking about simple structured data. Then you will give that structured data to this, and this will handle it very easily. This concept is nothing but your ML, machine learning. Okay, now when it comes to the case of now some high dimensional data, higher dimensional data, you can't deal with the machine learning. So we need the advanced version of the machine learning to deal with the higher dimensional data. Now you may ask me, what is this higher dimensional data? Higher dimensional data, we are talking about images, text data, that is text, sentence, and all those things. Now, when you are dealing with such things, then we need a different way of handling it that is called as deep learning. Okay, that is what is nothing but the deep learning. Okay, now you take the same thing. Okay, You will take the same thing over here. And this size of the data you increased humongous. You made a very, very large volume of data you are giving to the model over here like this. And okay. Okay. Now here, this is the model. This I will give it as model. Okay, our model, you are giving a very, very large volume of data, and this is a very high-end model, means very high power, like you can take it as 1024 RAM. Maybe I'm talking about a small, very, very small one. So this kind of RAM, when you're using to train a very large volume of data, this is called as this model. When you train this model with a large volume of data, we call it as LLM, large language models. Okay, now how big is this data? Means all the data which is present over the internet, the public domain, okay, which is available publicly. I'm not talking about confidential data. I'm talking about only the data which is available on the public domain over the internet. So entire data which is present on the www, World Wide Web. Maybe you can take it as like some petabytes of data. Petabytes is next to that of terabytes, and next version is petabytes, or you can say it as a hexabytes of data. And when you are giving this data to the model, this model will learn, and it will become so intelligent from this. Is you can ask anything, it will start giving you the answer. Anything. Okay, you can ask anything, it will start giving you the answer. But you have to understand that whatever the cutout date is there, whatever the date, now, for example, you are getting the data till yesterday. Let's take it, yesterday is 21st December. 21st December is there till yesterday. Okay, you are got the data and you trained it. Now, this training process is, maybe it may take it 60 days. Again, remember, when this is a very high-end system, then only it will take 60 days. If it is a small low-end system with 128 or 256 GB RAM is there, then it will take years together. Okay, so when I'm taking like 1024 RAM, again, maybe this may be more also. So then it will take 60 days. But whatever data you gave it, 21st of December, you gave the data, and this is trained with that data. Now this will be able to answer the question till 21st of December. Okay, now maybe after completion of training, now we are in maybe after 2 months of 21st of December. So 2 months means we are in the February. Let's take it. We are in the February. So if you are asking the questions in the month of February, then it will have a gap of 60 days because it can answer only till 21st of December. That's what it will happen. Okay, this is the thing what you have to understand. That was rectified with agents, RAG, and all these things came across. So that's the way it will work. Okay, now hope you got it with what is the generative AI. Now, agentic AI, I'm going to explain you in the coming days very detailedly. What is agentic? All these things we are going to deal with it. What is machine learning? What is deep learning? What is generative AI? This is nothing but our generative AI. I'll put it as AI. Okay, this is the way we will be doing the things. Okay. Now let's take it over here. What are the things we are going to cover in this course? Okay, what are the different things we are going to? First thing, guys, here you should understand. First, in this four days of demo, we will complete the complete roadmap of our generative AI. Complete roadmap, generative AI and agentic AI. I'm going to explain you machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, and agentic AI. Second thing is, we will immediately after these demo sessions, next day, we are going to start with the Python. Now, Python, actually, we are going to use it maximum 10 days, guys. Maximum 10 days. In this 10 days, how much is required for us in the Python? We are going to cover it first. Second is, apart from my Python, there will be 170 videos of complete Python will be provided to you. 170 videos will be given the access to you where you can learn the entire Python. And if you face any problem, you can ask me, I will help you. But this 10 days is enough for us to take the whatever required Python is required for us to move forward with the AI, we will be doing it. And after these 10 days, we will jump into the NumPy. Then we will go with the pandas. We are going to go with the feature engineering. And even though I said it like we are not going to cover here ML, we are almost from the coding prospects, I will cover from the coding prospects, complete coding prospects, I will complete ML will be covered. So complete ML implementation, I'm going to do it because this is required for us to move forward into the deep learning. Okay, now this all will be done. This is the fundamentals. Okay, now you may get a doubt that how many days this course is. The course duration is like 100 classes. Okay, 100 classes. They must have mentioned it 100 days. That is nothing but the 100 classes. Now, every week, 1 week, we have 5 classes. And each class will be a duration of 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes. So that is 1 hour 15 minutes. I can see it. Okay, that is nothing but approximately 75 minutes the class will be. And we on the daily basis, you will be provided with the notes. And on the daily basis, you will be provided with the videos. Now, notes access, you have it unlimited access. You can take it, you can use it, and it is downloadable. You can take it forward. When it comes to the videos, there is a limitation, is there? Of 6 months or 8 months, it will be there with you. And once you complete the tenure, then the videos will be removed. And if you want to extend it, you have to go and coordinate with the. Now, this is our module 1. You can take it as this is our module 1, the first one. Okay, where we will be having the Python and all these things. This is module 1. Now, after this, we will be going with the deep learning. Okay. Now, deep learning, we will be dealing very detailedly, guys, because deep learning is very, very important from our prospects. So this we can consider as our module 2. And in the deep learning, you will be dealing with what is deep learning? Okay. Deep learning. And you will learn what is perceptron, what is activation function. Okay. And you will learn TensorFlow, Keras, and you will learn the function model and sequential model and functional model. And we are going to go with ANN, optimizer, gradient descent, and we will go with forward propagation. Okay, and there is back propagation, and CNN and max pooling, and like dropout layer and batch normalization. Now, this all will be there in our deep learning. Deep learning, I'm talking about computer vision. Computer vision is nothing but it will deal with the images, guys. It will deal with the images. Okay. Now, then there is one more version is there with the deep learning. That is nothing but our NLP, natural language processing. Okay. This is very, very important from our generative AI prospects. This is nothing but natural language processing. And inside this natural language processing, we are going to learn like how to deal with that. Now, this is also a part of your deep learning. This is, we can say it as our module 3. Okay. Here we are going to give it as a deep learning, like what is NLP, natural language processing, what is NLP pipeline, and we will see what the different steps will be there in the NLP pipeline. Text acquisition, text pre-processing, text normalization, okay, text cleansing. Okay, all these things will be coming into the picture. Text normalization and all. And text cleansing and feature engineering, NLP feature engineering we are talking about. And there will be stemming and bag of words, TF, IDF, and there is word to vec, and there is RNN, LSTM, and GRU. All these things we are going to cover it. This is our third module, module 3. Okay. Now, NLP is very, very important, guys, if you want to understand our generative AI. Okay. Now, when it comes to the generative AI, so we are going to step up on our NLP learnings and we will move forward from there. Okay, try to understand this. So NLP learning is very important for us to move forward with our like our generative AI. Okay, now what are the things involved with the generative AI is? Okay, just a minute. Now, generative AI has first we are going to now from here we will take it forward. whatever we learned it over here in our LSTM and GRU and all these things, right? From here, we are going to take the generative AI. Okay, this you can consider as module 4. Module 4. Okay, and here we have the course curriculum over here, generative AI. Here, you can take it. Now, first we will learn our sequential data. What is the sequential data? We are going to learn it. Okay, then deal with the sequential data is nothing but the text data. What are the seek-to-seek models? To deal the sequential data, we have the seek-to-seek models. Then we will see an encoder-decoder architecture. Now, this architecture is kind of a groundbreaking, guys. So this is very, very important for us. Okay. 1 second. I will take it aside. And I will take this one down. This is about agentic AI. Just give me a second. Okay. Over here. Okay. Now, first, we will go with the encoder, decoder model over here. And then we will, now this is an kind of enhancement. First seek to seek, then encoder, decoder, then there is an attention mechanism, self-attention. Now, then self-attention has multi-head self-attention, cross attention, that is self-attention, and masked multi-head self-attention over here. This. After doing this, we will go with a groundbreaking architecture called as transformer. Transformer is very, very important for your generative AI. Generative AI cause is this transformer. Okay, transformer. And from the transformer, we will learn what is the language model, what is the small language or large language or types of LLMs, birth model, all these things. We are going to learn it one after the other. Okay, GPT and Gemini, prompt engineering, LangChain, different types of chains and agents and Llama and Olama, RAG, LangGraph, all these things will be here. We'll be doing as a part of your generative AI. Okay, and inside this, we are going to do it at least minimum 2 projects over here. In deep learning also, we are going to do the projects, and here also we are going to do the projects. Okay, end to end, at least minimum 2 projects. It depends like which one we would like to go with. Based on that, we will do it. There are multiple projects are there, like we can generate an email ID for a specific taking the data from the over the internet, and based on that data, we are going to extract the required parameters, and we will frame up an email ID and we will send to the client location. That is the one. Or you can create a chatbot for a specific as a customer care chatbot using the agents and the RAGs, all these things. Any of the project we can do it. Again, this is not like we are going to get the project and put it in front of you and I will explain you. No, we are going to write the code right away in front of you, step by step manner. And how this course says, if you check it out, I'm talking about this one. Let's see it. Now I was talking about generative AI. See this. This is Now, whatever I discussed, generative AI, large language model, what is a large language model, and what is the types of different types of large language model. This is the one we are going to do it. Transformer architecture, as I explained you, the transformer architecture here, this is the nodes. For each concept over here, encoder decoder architecture, we will learn it. Attention mechanism, this is the attention mechanism along with the self attention over here. See this, how much data it is. Okay, this all will be shared with you. And here is the transformer encoder architecture. Then there is a GPT model. Okay, and Google Chrome, Gemini, how the Google Gemini works. And then we will do with the prompt engineering and, lang chain. And in the lang chain, what are the things we are going to do it one after the other. This all will be done. This is completely about your generative AI from here. We can say it as from here, generative AI, complete. Okay, that's what I explained you over here in this. Yeah, can you see it? Generative AI, sequential model, all these things we are going to do it in a step-by-step manner and try to explain you very simple terms. Now, there is a very important called as agentic AI. Now, first thing is agentic AI is in the market just from past 1 year. It's not like years together. This is there. Okay. What is agentic AI? We will learn it. Agentic AI agents versus agentic AI. Okay. And agentic AI, different types of agents, we will learn it over here. Here also we will learn about the agents, but not an autonomous agents. These agents are very, very autonomous. They are intelligent to make the decision on their own. Okay. And a learning module, okay, that is action module, perception module, action module, learning model, and collaboration model. That is when the agents can interact with each other. Okay, and there is a building agent with the land graph. We will use the AI. Agentic AI RAG applications, agentic AI RAG architecture, and this all will be considered over here, guys. Again, we will be having a different workflows over here in this when we talk about the perception module, action module, learning module, collaboration module. We will be doing a different like we can see it as different workflows. We will be doing a different workflows over here. Like sequential workflow, parallel workflow, conditional workflow, all these things we will be doing it over here. Okay, now again here we are using the land graph over here. And we will use the crew AI. Okay, crew AI. The land graph and crew AI are pretty much like almost similar, but two different competitors. You can take it, and we are going to train you with the MCP model, and we are going to train you with the Langsmith and MCP model. And like there will be a lot of things we will be doing under this category. Okay, especially with the agentic AI. Okay, and we will implement the multi-agent model over here. Now, in this all, guys, one thing is missing in our entire stuff. What is that one thing? Is nothing but our deployment. Deployment is missing. So after completion of the course, because our course is going with a very tight schedule with all these contents to be covered. So after completion of the course, I usually call all the students of mine to participate in the 1 or 2 lengthy weekend classes, and we will see about the deployments of the model. Okay, and some people will be asking me about the what about the UI? See, UI is we are not going to learn the UI. Again, UI is a very, very large concept. So only thing is that we are going to learn these things, and how to deployment we are going to ask. And some of them will ask me about the machine learning, why the machine learning is not covered. This is very important from our prospects. See, even that one also, because most of the students were asking me, I requested them that give me a week's time after completion. I will call you all the people, and I will take the 10 to 15 days classes to finish it off the machine learning. Okay, machine learning. And deep learning, we are going to do it very, very detailed. Okay, and apart from this, you can call me. Your number will be noted down. You can call me anytime. You raise your queries, or if you are in any project and you got stuck in the project, then you can call me, and you can, again, don't expect that I will code everything, but I will give a solution for your project problem statement. So now this is all for today, and we will meet tomorrow to continue from here on. Whatever we stopped it, like what are the different types of AI, what is the supervised learning, what is the unsupervised learning, what is the reinforcement learning, and what is the deep learning, what is generative AI, what is the agentic AI, and then we will see how the code is executed. Okay, this all we are going to do it in this 4 days. So tomorrow we will continue from here on. And I can see there are some queries are coming up. Okay. First one is looks like you have not shared the screen. Okay. This is the link. Guys, any queries you have it, please, for me? Any questions? Any queries? My phone number is over here. Okay.
After the course, will you be helping in resume preparation and what kind of roles can we apply, sir?
Yes, I will share you some sample resumes. You can go through that, and I will help you out how to monitor or manipulate those projects, and you can place it in your resume. I can help you till there. Okay. And also I can guide you in building up of your resume, but I will share you at least 10 to 15 sample resumes, and based on those sample resumes you can prepare it, and once you share with me I will validate it based on different parameters, and you can do the necessary changes on this. And I strongly recommend that you have to start building your GitHub account, and whatever the coding we are going to do it as a part of this course, I will share you the code. You practice that code and put that one in the GitHub. And put that GitHub link in your resume, which is very, very important. Okay. Any more questions for me, please?
One last question, sir. So after the course, what kind of roles can we apply?
See, there will be three sectors you can apply the rule. One is in the deep learning. We are going to go very detailedly with the deep learning. So you can take it as a deep learning engineer with computer vision or deep learning engineer with NLP, natural language processing, because we will do the multiple projects over there in the deep learning. This one I'm talking about. This, which the module 2 and module 3. Okay, we will do it very detailedly over there. We will do multiple projects in each of these concepts. So there can be an NLP professional, or you can be an NLP professional or deep learning expert or deep learning engineer with computer science, computer vision and deep learning engineer with NLP. Anything you can go with. Again, coming down to generative AI, you can apply for the generative AI rules like there will be a Gen AI engineer or like artificial or data scientist with generative AI, or data scientist with Python with generative AI, or with the generative AI with the RAG expert, generative AI with the RAG agents. All these things you can apply. And apart from that, you can also apply for the our fifth module, which is considering as a your what you call it as agentic AI. Agentic AI rules also you can apply it. Okay. So in these four sectors, you can apply it. It's not one. You can apply in all the four sectors. See, computer vision, NLP, generative AI, and agentic AI. Yeah. Any
One
more
last question,
questions?
sir.
Yeah.
One last question, sir. So after completion of this course, how many years of experience can we put for from this, just from the training areas?
How many years gap you have it?
Right now I'm working as a QA engineer. So I
How many
just want
years
to
since
see.
you are working?
So for 4 years.
4 years. Now I will tell you. See, generative AI is in the market from past 3 years, since 2022. Okay. And agentic AI is in the market from past 1 year. So if you want to keep it a generative AI experience, you can keep it 2 years and agentic AI 1 year. And your expertise level, that I will make sure that you are expert in this writing the code. You will be far better than any of the realistic experience guy. Okay, first. Second is, if anyone wanted to keep it more than 3 years, okay, then you have to add your deep learning, computer vision, or NLP. I strongly recommend put your NLP experience over there for next 2 years. So totally it will become 5 years, 2 years on NLP, 2 years on generative AI, 1 year on agentic AI. The latest one, how you are going forward. This is the way. Again, don't like you can have a doubt that whether I can manage it. That's my responsibility to make you expert in understanding the concepts and write the coding. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Any more questions for me, please? Okay, I'm taking it as no. So I'm stopping the session over here, guys. And tomorrow we are going to, actually, I didn't give it any actual idea about AI. From here on, we will move forward and we will step up in whatever we put on the fundamentals today. We will step up on that. We will go very detailedly about artificial intelligence along with the definitions, generative AI and agentic AI along with the deep learning. And then we will start doing the coding part. Okay, one after that. Okay. Is LangChain and GlandGraph came just a year ago? That's why it's 1 year. No, LangGraph See, LangChain is in the market from past 3 4 years, 3 years, because the like generative AI. This is for the question what is asked for Kant Srikanth. Um, See, agentic AI is the concept, okay, how we can create an intelligent agents. And this is implemented, one of the way is land graph or LangChain for the deep generative AI. But there, it's not that only we are having only land graph or LangChain. There are other competitors are there. LangChain competitor is a Llama Index is very strong competitor for LangChain. And for land graph, the AutoGen, Crew AI are the competitors. So you can use any of them to implement agentic AI. Okay, it's not that only land graph or LangChain we have to use it. So you can, they are very popularly used. They are very popular. Like 70% of the projects are run on the LangChain and land graph. LangChain is used for the generative AI. Land graph is used for the agentic AI. But there are other competitors, as I said it, AutoGen and Crew AI. These are the ones which are used. Okay, and the concept of agentic AI came 1 year back. Okay, and the concept of LLMs came, actually it was there from 2020 only, but actual with all the errors and everything was removed, the product which was released to the market was 2022. Okay, so from actually it was existing from 2020, but came into the market in 2022. That's why, before that, there was no LLM in the market. They were in the research phase. So from 2022, they were all available. That's why I said it 3 years. Yes, agentic AI is in the market from past 1 year. Any more questions for me, please? You can unmute and you can speak, guys, if you have anything. This is my number. I'm stopping it over here. Let's meet tomorrow to continue with the things. Thank you very much, guys, for your time.